One of the subjects that keep on coming back in this course is the aspect of muting in slide playing. I'll try to show you how I do it. You can mute both on the right hand and on the left hand. I'll try to start with the right hand first. It's pretty complicated to explain. It's pretty complicated to do it. But it's kind of crucial to my way of playing. First technique I'm using to mute strings that I don't want to hear is using the side of my thumb to damp all the strings that I don't want to hear. As you can see, when I'm going up in this position, these strings are free and I don't want to hear them, so what I'll do is mute these with these fingers. So I can either do this or so that kind of goes together. Then another thing I might do is like muting these strings with my ring finger and my thumb and then playing with the other two. Now then we have to look at the left hand. If you don't mute the tones behind your strings behind the slide, you can have effects like these, where you hear the tone actually going up and down because there's a whirl here. That's a great effect, by the way. If you mute the string behind the slide, you won't hear these overtones. And you get a really clean tone. So that's what I do, especially when I play 2 or 3 tones at the same time. So there's muting going on here and there's muting going on there. For some riffs, it's nicer if you want to add vibrato to not mute it at all, especially if you stay in a key that's related to the open strings. If you get overtones there, that's not that much of a problem. It actually adds to what you hear. But if you play in an odd key, like when the guitar is in G Spanish, regular tuning, and you have to play in a key like D flat, it's better to mute always. This sounds cool without muting, and it sounds a little cleaner and drier when you do mute it. Well, that's what I can tell you about muting. All right, here's a few examples that show how I can effectively use the muting technique to play a few riffs for you.